My dear student, how are you? I am Mr. Abdul Kalam Azad, the head teacher of Lamnagar Academy, Ramguz Lasmipur. I invite all the students of class 10 and the viewers to join your online English select cover class now. My dear student, I hope all you are well. Today I want to discuss with you a grammar topic. This is passage narration. At first I write down a passage in the blackboard, then all of you try to think or write the answer of this passage. After that, I also tell you the answer of the passage narration, and then all of you are able to match with my answer if it is correct or wrong. So, my dear student, let's start our class. Our today's very fast passage. Today I want to discuss with you two passages. And the very first one is, the teacher said to the student, have you prepared your lesson today? In this sentence, you can see that the sentence is in the interrogative sentence. So, by this time, I think all of you knew about the rules of narration, more or less. I also, when I discuss with you the answer of this passage narration, then I also try to tell the rule of this passage or of these sentences. So the very first sentence is, have you prepared your lesson today? This is an interrogative sentence, and all of you knew that in the interrogative sentence, when you write into indirect speech, you must say said to. In lieu of said to, you must write asked. So the answer is, the teacher asked the student. The teacher asked the student. I also write down. Everybody also write in your exercise book. The teacher asked the student, and in the interrogative sentence, in lieu of comma and inverted comma, you must use if or whether. You must use if or whether. And on the other hand, you can see that the sentence is also in present perfect tense. So you must change it into indirect speech, must change into past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Here you can write the person is here, second person you. So you must change following the object. The teacher asked the student if oblique whether he had prepared his lesson. In lieu of today, you must write that day. That day. So the indirect speech of this line is, the teacher asked the student if oblique whether. You also use only one, if or whether. He had prepared his lesson that day. Now we are in the next sentence? No. No, sir, replied the student. So the answer is the student respectfully replied in the negative. In lieu of no, you must write negative. In directive speech, you must write negative. And in lieu of yes, you must write affirmative. Replied in the affirmative. Or here you must write replied in the negative. So the answer is the student respectfully replied in the negative. The teacher said why. So right here, this is also an interrogative sentence. Then the teacher asked. In the interrogative sentence, you must use here asked. Then the teacher asked why he had not prepared. Why he had not prepared. Another sentence is I was suffering from headache yesterday. I shall do my work tomorrow, said the student. The answer is, you can see that the sentence is also an assertive sentence. The sentence is also assertive sentence, and you follow the tense column. Then the tense column of this sentence is past perfect tense. So what do you say? You must write this sentence into first indefinite tense into past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous. I think all of you know about the structure of past perfect continuous tense. Subject plus had been plus verb plus ing plus object. So the answer is the student answered. You also write answer or replied. The student answered or replied. In the exam, you only write one. You don't write two. Here you also write answered or replied. The student answered or replied that he had been suffering. He had been suffering from headache. He had been suffering from headache. In lieu of yesterday, you must write the previous day. Suffering from headache the previous day. Now we are in the very last sentence of this passage. This is I shall do my work tomorrow, said the student. I shall do my work tomorrow, said the student. The student also said, so the answer is The student also added that the students also added that he would do his work the next day. He would do his work the next day. So I repeat, I again told you the answer of the very first passage narration. The answer is the teacher asked the student if whether he had prepared his lesson that day. The student respectfully replied in the negative. Then the teacher asked why he had not prepared. The student answered or replied that he had been suffering from headache the previous day. The student also added that he would do his work the next day. This is the answer of the very first passage for today. Now I want to discuss with you the second one. So everybody try to write the answer of the second one. I think by this time many of you are going to write the answer of the today's second passage. My dear student, now listen to me. I write down and also tell the answer of this second passage for today. The very first line is Mrs. Nasima said to her student, I heard the news of your illness. I heard the news of your illness started. If you can see that the sentence is an assertive sentence and it is also in the first indefinite tense. In the detailed narration, if the sentence is in the first indefinite tense, you must change it into first perfect tense. And I think all of you knew about the structure of first perfect tense. This is subject, subject plus head plus verb first participle plus object. So the answer is Mrs. Nasima told her student. Write down please everybody. Mrs. Nasima told her student. In lieu of comma, inverted comma, you must write here that, because it is an assertive sentence, that Mrs. Nasima told her student that she had heard the news of his illness the previous day. The previous day. And the second line is, how are you now? How are you now? This is also a sentence of interrogative sentence. She also asked how he was, how he was then. In lieu of now, you must change into then. The third sentence is, I feel a bit old today, madam. Reflect the student. The student, the answer of this line is, the student respectfully replied. Everybody write down. The student respectfully replied that he felt. This is the present tense and you must write it into first indefinite form. So the first indefinite form of felt is felt. He felt. Replied that he felt a bit. Well, in your today you must write that day. That day. Don't worry. Then Mrs. Nasima said, don't worry. You will come out soon. Mrs. Nasima advised. This is the sentence of imperative sentence. So you must write here advised or told. You also write here told. Mrs. Nasima advised not to worry. Advised not to worry. And the very last line of this passage is, you will calm down soon. So you also write here and added that he would calm down soon. So I repeat the passage number 2. Everybody listen to me attentively. Mrs. Nasima told her student that she had heard the news of his illness the previous day. She also asked how he was then. The student respectfully replied that he felt a bit ill that day. Mrs. Nasima advised not to worry and added that he would calm down soon. My dear student, I think that's all for today. This is also your home task. You must read and practice it at your home. Meet with you again in our next online class. Before that, best wishes for everybody. Allah Hafiz.